This is the book of Acts, chapter 9, verse 15 and 16. But the Lord said unto him, Go thy way, for he is a chosen vessel unto me, to bear my name before the Gentiles and the kings and the children of Israel. Verse 16. For I will show him how great things he must out for I will show him how great things he must suffer for my name's sake. Call halal Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah by Hashem Wakakwadash. That's who this word ignorantly called God and Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit in the Paleo ancient Hebrew tongue. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, who holds up the tabernacles of David. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. I'm just here to give a little quick sit down on how men and Lord must suffer, man. True men and Lord must suffer. And it's gonna be the starting of the suffer is gonna be for Yahweh Shah name's sake, man. Okay. I'm gonna let's read that verse one more time. I'm gonna read it one more time. This is Acts chapter 9, verse 15 and 16. It says, But the Lord said unto him, Go thy way, for he is a chosen vessel unto me, to bear my name before the Gentiles and the kings and the children of Israel. We are vessels to bear Yahweh Shah name, because Jesus is not the true name, man. Yahweh Shah is, man. So by us bearing Yahweh Shah name, we are going to go through trials and tribulations in this world, because this world don't know Yahweh Shah. And it says to bear the name before the Gentiles and the kings and the children of Israel. The Gentiles is you other nations. The kings are the presidents and the men in high places. The children of Israel are you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians. He said, I will show him how great things he must suffer for my name's sake, man. So we ought to suffer because we're going to reach a better place from this side, man, from this wicked side, man. True men and Lord are suffering, man. They're not happy, man. The Lord is not going to allow his men to be happy here or rich, man. You know, when you come and do the will of the Lord, man, there's a price you have to pay. And that's his men happiness on this side, man. Read that, brother.
This is Galatians 6 and 12. As many as desire to make a fair shoe in the flesh.
Salat, let me get that with you.
Okay.
Let me get that with you. Galatians 6 and 12. Okay, go ahead, brother.
Alright. Starting over Galatians 6 and 12. As many as desire to make a fair shoe in the flesh, they constrain you to be circumcised, only lest they should suffer persecution of the cross of Hamashiach.
You see that? It said, as many as desire to make fair to show in the flesh, man. So a lot of people in this world are going to go to do things that's going to please them in the flesh, man. Okay? They don't know about suffering and not doing shit and being disciplined and staying down, man. And not doing things according to flesh. No matter what anybody say about you, man. You know? It's real. It's bitter as hell serving the Lord, man. But it's sweet. Because we know what's to come, man. And we know that through Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, he's going to watch over us, man. It says, they constrain you to be circumcised, meaning they don't want you to walk this way, man. Or they get mad at you, man. Say, oh, you're not a man of the Lord, man. You're not this, you're not that. Man, we're persecuted through this world all day, man. You know what I mean? So who is you to say I'm not a man of the Lord, man? Or then you got to deal with, you got to deal with things on the job with Esau. You got to deal with the woman. It's a lot of things you're going to have to deal with in this walk, man. And you're going to have to deal with people that is of this world, because why? You're not doing things of this world, man. They constrain you to be circumcised, man. And that's what Israel do, man. You think you know knowledge now. You think you know the Bible, or you don't need to be doing that. You wicked anyway. You know, all this crazy shit, man. only lest they should suffer persecution from the cross of Mashiach, man. They don't want to go through this world not celebrating birthdays, not worshiping, celebrating Christmas. They don't want to do these things, man. You know, they don't want to carry the cross, man. We're carrying the cross, man. Go to first. Can I get 1 Thessalonians 3 and verse 3, please? Through verse 3 and 5. Baba Kusha.
1 Thessalonians 3.
Let me get that with you. 1 Thessalonians 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
1 Thessalonians 3 and 3. That no man should be moved by these afflictions.
No man should be moved by these afflictions, man. None of these afflictions that the Lord may bring to you. The Lord may chasten you in the form of, going to prison. The Lord may chasten you in the form of, shit ain't working for you in life. The Lord may chasten you by taking your wife and kids away, man. But we are not to be moved from these afflictions, man. Yeah, even though it vexes our mind, man. We're not to be moved, man. We have a job to do, man. We have the job to do, and we got to stay firm on this job, man.
That's right.
You see? We can't be moved from the afflictions. Now, yes, the Lord is going to put us through things that will vex our mind, man, But we cannot be moved by these afflictions, man. We must stay 10 toes down, man, and do the will of the Lord. No matter how hurt we is, man, we must do the will of the Lord, man. Read on, brother.
For yourselves know that we are appointed thereunto.
We know that we're going to be afflicted, man. We know it, man. The Lord told us this. Read on.
For verily, when we were with you, we told you before that we should suffer tribulation.
See? The prophets has been telling us, man, from the beginning of time. They suffer tribulation, man. Read on, brother.
Even as it came to pass, and ye know.
And it's here right now. Even as it came to pass, it's here right now, man.
Here right now.
We're being afflicted, man. We're being chastened, man. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. A lot of brothers ain't being chastened like, I don't know what the Lord got for brothers, man, or brothers anywhere that's doing His will, man. Because the Lord has brought me through hell on earth, man, since I came in truth, man. I haven't been able to do what I want in happiness on this side, man. At all, man. I have allowed myself to just put others' happiness beside other people's happiness besides mine, man, through this trials and tribulations, man. And I have lost myself into not even doing the will of the Lord, man, slacking off, man. But we can't do that, man. Even though some of these afflictions is going to vex our mind to where we don't want to do videos, man. It'll get like that, man. But we have a job to do. We must do the will, okay? And like the prophet said, man, and it come to pass, man. Even as it come to pass, it's here today, man. Okay? Read on, brother.
Verse 5. For this cause, when I could no longer forbear, I sent to know your faith, lest by some means the tempter have tempted you, and our labor be in vain.
And the tempter had tempted you, and our labor be in vain, man. Okay? For this cause, when I could no longer forbear, I sent to know your faith. You see that, man? So, through trials and tribulations, man, the Lord will tempt you, man. He will tempt you, man. He will, man. But we must know that we cannot fall for temptation, man. We can't, bro. We must stay 10 toes down because that temptation can have us slide off this truth, man. We can't do it, man. For no one. No man, woman, or child, man.
That's right.
Because we we desire not to have our labor done in vain, man. We labor for the Lord, man. We don't want it seen in vain from the Lord, man. We don't want that.
The scripture said, the Lord will not forget your good works.
Right.
Paraphrase.
That's right, brother. That's right. That's right. Can I get 2 Timothy 9 through 13? Both percent.
For 2 Timothy, what now?
2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9.
In 2 Timothy 2 and 9, wherein I suffer trouble as an evildoer, even unto bonds, but the word of Yahweh is not bond.
See that? Where I suffer in trouble as an evildoer, even unto bonds. What is the bonds, man? The bond is flesh. Okay? We're stuck in flesh, man. Even though we're doing everything we can to the best of our will to live by the law, statutes, and commandments, we're still in bonds to flesh, man. We're still going to make mistakes, man. Okay? But the word of the Lord is not bond, man. You know? There's no bands on this, man. This is the Holy Spirit, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Therefore, I endure all Therefore, I endure all things for the elect's sake.
Therefore, we endure all things for the elect's sake, man. Okay? We have to do this will for the elect's sake. We must find the elect, man. And the men that's teaching and in the full truth and truth and in spirit, man. You know, living according to the scriptures, not lined up, no dreads. Living according to the scriptures, man. That man is going to endure for the elect's sake, man, okay? We're placed on earth to find the elect, let alone we might be the elect, okay? Read on, brother.
Starting back over, therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahushua.
See that? That they might obtain salvation, man. So we just hope that, you know, we find these men, man, you know, and hope that that the Lord give them the spirit to understand and they reach salvation, man, and do the will, man, because it's a different thing from knowing the scriptures than to live by them, man. It's a whole new world when you live by these scriptures, man. Read on, brother.
Verse 11. It is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him.
You see that? So if y'all willing to sacrifice yourself for this truth, man, y'all shall live with him. Where? Reign when he come back, man. Okay? We're going to reign when he come back, man. Go ahead, brother.
If we suffer, we shall also reign with him.
If we suffer, we shall also reign with him, man. See that, man? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah got us, man. No matter what he put us through on this side, man, he got us, man. Read on, brother.
If we deny him, he also will deny us.
That's right, man. So you cannot deny Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah in this truth, man. No matter what he puts you through in this chapter. Can I get 1 Peter 2 and 20, please? No matter what he put you through in this suffering, man, you have to endure, man. Let me get this 1 Peter 2 and 20.
1 Peter 2 and 20. For what glory is it if, when ye be buffeted for your faults, ye shall take it patiently?
Right. Meaning, what are you to be, pampered for your faults, man? You know, if you done wrong, oh, it's okay. Ye shall take it patiently. Would you take it patiently? You know. Go ahead, brother.
But if when ye do well and suffer for it, ye take it patiently. This is acceptable with Yahweh.
You see that, man? So when we do well, man, and we still suffer for it, man, this is acceptable with the Most High, man. So we have to understand, like, man, even though we suffering, man, we still gotta realize in the back of our mind, this is acceptable with the Most High, man. No matter what He put me through, this is acceptable, man. Give me 1 Peter 3:14.
Yeah. 1 Peter 3:14. But in
I'm gonna go down to 17.
1 Peter 3:14. But and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye.
Oh, Salat. Let's go to Revelations 20 because before we get there, let's go to Revelations 20 because a lot of brothers gotta realize Revelations 2 and 20. It's a lot. A lot of brothers don't realize that you're gonna be persecuted in this truth, man. You're gonna suffer, and it may be to death. You know, Revelations 2 and 10. Revelations 2 and 10, man. You know, we gotta realize that, yeah, the Lord gonna have us suffer in this world, and He can also have us put to death. You know, He can also have some of His men put to death in the day of wrath. But it's not for fun. It's not for you know, not to gain the kingdom. It's not for the sake of not gaining the kingdom. Some of His men are going to be martyrs, man. Okay? They're going to be martyrs. They're going to have to die, but they're going to come right back, okay? Like He promised. They're going to bring them right back. They shall escape death. Even if death catches them, man. They still shall escape death. Why? Because we, the men of the Lord, we don't fear death, man. We know that the Lord will resurrect us, man. You know? In His time. Read that for me, brother. Baba Kushan.
Revelations 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
See that? Fear none of these things that thou shalt suffer. The devil shall cast some of you into prison, man. So some of you brothers that's doing the will wholeheartedly, man, you're gonna be cast into prison through Esau, man, in these latter days for teaching this truth, man. Read on, brother.
That ye may be tried.
Ye may be tried, tempted through temptations. Read on.
And ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
A certain amount of time.
Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Be thou faithful unto death, man. That's why, and that's what I do. That's what I do. I'm gonna be faithful to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh to death, man. You know, He's all I got, man. He's taking everything from me, man. What else do I got left? You know. Let's go to 1 Peter. What was it? 1 Peter. What did I say?
I believe
3. Okay, yeah.
3 and 14.
Okay, now we can get this precept.
Okay. 1 Peter 3 and 14. But and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled.
You see that, man? That's the precept upon the Revelations precept, man. We cannot be troubled for these things, man. That's to come. Even if He casts us, cast us in prison, behead us, man. We cannot be troubled from these things because why? He said, "Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give you a crown of life," man. Okay? Read on, brother.
But sanctify the Lord Yahweh in your hearts,
your minds. Read on.
And be ready always to give an answer to every man that asks you a reason for the hope that is in you with meekness and fear.
So we gotta be ready. There's somebody that come up to us that's sincere with this truth and want to know answers. We have to be ready to answer them, man. We have to be, because why? They're questioning about the hope, man, the faith, the endurance, man. Okay? Read on.
Verse 16, having a good conscience.
With meekness and fear. Meekness meaning, humble. And with fear meaning letting them know that the Lord don't play, man. It's a lot. Read on.
That whereas they speak evil of you, as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Hamashiach.
Man, and that's Esau, man. We speaking this song, singing this song about Yahweh Shah, man. They gonna say we speaking evil. We evildoers, man. The woman. I'm wicked. I'm this. I'm that. Falsely accusing my good conversation with Mashiach, but it's all good, man. It's prophecy, man. This is prophecy, man. It's all good. This is prophecy, man. It's prophecy, man. It's prophecy, man. It's meant. It's meant. In verse 17, brother, Bible Kushan.
For it is better if the will of Yahweh be so, that ye suffer for well doing than for evil doing.
See that, man? So it's okay that I'm doing everything I can to live by the law of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah in this wicked world and still suffer for doing it through him, man. It's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay. It's okay, man. I'd rather suffer for doing well than for doing evil, man.
Right.
Let's go to Second Thessalonians 1, chapter 1, 3 through 5. Yeah, like I was saying, we must suffer, man, and through the suffering, we're being made purified for the kingdom, man. Okay. We have to be made purified through the suffering of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. He's not going to let us have both. We can't have good on through slavery and then good in the kingdom. The Lord don't work that way, man. Okay. 2 Thessalonians 1, 3 through 5.
2 Thessalonians, chapter 1, verse 3. We are bound to thank Yahweh always for you, brethren, as it is meet, because that your faith groweth exceedingly, and the charity of every one of you all toward each other aboundeth.
That's the brotherhood, man. He's speaking about the brotherhood, but motherfuckers say it's gay. Y'all stick together like that, y'all gay. They don't understand the brotherhood that are binded amongst each other, man. We help each other, man. We don't want to see each other in no bind, man. We know that we are in slavery, man. So we know we are so-called black men in America in slavery, man. So we do for each other, man. We there for each other. But a lot of people won't see it as being righteous, man. Why? Because they're wicked, man. Read on, brother.
So that we ourselves glory in you in the churches of
the camps. The camps around, starting at GMS, the churches, the camps. It's not no churches outside and that you go to T.D. Jakes or Joel Osteen. No, he's not talking about those churches. Right. He's talking about the men, the true men of the Lord that's on the corner, like us, like-minded like us in GMS. Okay?
All right.
We doing, brother?
I'm starting back over. So that we ourselves glory in you in the churches of Yahweh for your patience and faith in all your persecutions and tribulations that ye endure.
You see? For your patience goes into suffering. And faith in your persecutions and tribulations that you endure. You see that? What trials and tribulations is Joel Osteen and T.D. Jakes and John Gray, all these guys, what trials and tribulations are they going through? They have it all. They don't need the Lord. These guys are rich. Men, Lord, are poor, man. We don't have it. We don't have it. And guess what? We don't want it. We don't want it. We don't want it. I don't want it, man. I don't want it. Nah.
God.
I know I got something greater. Go ahead, brother. Verse 5.
Verse 5, which is a manifest token.
Which is a manifest token. You see that? Our trials and tribulations and our persecutions on this side is a manifest token, man. See that? Read on, brother.
Stop. I'm still like, bro. Which is a manifest token of the righteous judgment of Yahweh, that ye may be counted worthy of the kingdom of Yahweh, for which ye also suffer.
You see that, man? So, we are being made purified for the kingdom, man. From which we suffer on this side, man. Okay? So if you got it and you living good, man, you're not a man of the Lord. If you're happy and you know, and you got all this, hey, man, possibly not a man of the Lord, man. You know? We know we got to suffer trials and tribulations on this side, man. Okay? To be ready and prepared and purified for the kingdom, man. We have to be purged for the kingdom, man. The Lord has to purify us and purge all our sins out of our minds and out of our hearts for the kingdom. Yeah, we are distorted on this side. Our spirit is still distorted, but the elect's not, man. We are not distorted, man. We are going to stay in tune with Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah no matter what, man.
That's right.
Give me 2 Timothy. 2 Timothy 1 and 12. Yes, sir.
2 Timothy 1 and 12. For the which cause I also suffer these things, nevertheless I am not ashamed.
No, see, we're not ashamed, man. We know that our persecution comes with greatness, man. Our trials and tribulations comes with greatness, man. And it took me a couple years to actually be accepting the trials and tribulations he has put me through. And I accept it, man. And now I understand and I'm cool with whatever he takes from me on this side, man. I'm good with it, man, because I know that everything he's taking from me on this side, he's going to give to me in the kingdom, man. He's going to give it to me 10 times more, man, like he promised. It's a lot. So I am not ashamed. We cannot be ashamed what he put us through on the side.
For I know who I have believed.
I know who I believe. We know what we have believed, man. Mm-hmm.
And am persuaded that he is able to keep that which I have committed unto him against that day.
Against that day. What's that? That's the day. That's the day of his wrath. He have always committed his word to watch over us if we keep his will on the day of wrath. And that's what this prophet is talking about, man. You know? I am persuaded and able to keep that which he have committed to me to that against that day, man. So this is all we must do, man. We must suffer, man, to see a better side, man. You know, the Lord, look at Esau. Esau been ruling. You think he gonna rule in our kingdom? You're stupid. You're stupid. He's having heaven right now. His trials and tribulations will come in our kingdom.
That's right.
Okay? And with that, we'll end it on to the next. Come. Hey, come, brother.